guys, welcome back to the podcast. It has been a while. In the meantime, we dropped 2 new videos, peacocking and cake. We were working on peacocking and cake for filming wise through, all of last year. We started filming in March. Well, we started pre-production January and February. Shot in March on cake. We shot peacocking in May. And then I went to Australia for a month. When I came back, I basically got into editing both projects from September to November. And then, tweaking really through November, but then we released them and they're up, and I'm pretty proud of them. I know the crew is pretty proud of them. Alex is proud of them, and I hope you guys are enjoying them. So I think what I really want to talk about is the difference of quality with this moving forward with the YouTube channel. I think cake specifically, but peacocking as well, I think really upped the production value on what we've been making, specifically to the YouTube channel as before. It was the first time we shot on different cameras other than the DSLR Nikon that we were shooting on for almost 10 years now. It was a deliberate choice to sort of slowly come back to the channel. I know Alex and I have been talking about what we've been doing in the past 10 years and the break that we took, and then now that we're back, we been tiptoeing around what we've been doing, but I kind of wanted to make this video to sort of prep the years ahead for this channel. Alex is currently on a break from working. We've been working pretty hard these last few months on various projects that we will start to talk about soon, not today. I just wanted to make this video for myself, for a channel update on the things to come once people are ready to come back. This sounds really vague. So Halfway Famous Productions moving forward, it's going to be me and Alex, the same. That's not changing. We are bringing on new faces. You've seen some of them before. You know some of them. And some of them are new. So that's going to be fun. And we're going to do a video introducing the whole new team, the new crew of Halfway Famous Productions. We're going to elaborate on a couple of things I'm going to say here today with the new crew. But I think what I can say now, with just me here, we're going to do a minimum of 6 projects this year for 2023. So we're going to do a minimum of 6. I'm hoping to do 8, but it's going to be a minimum of 6 projects. We have 2 projects already written, all in pre-production. We actually start filming the first project, which I can tell you the title of. It is called, if I can remember, it's called PB&J. And that is shooting on March 6th. March 6th. We're shooting on March 6th. We are shooting in Los Angeles, and we are going to be shooting a minimum of 1 day, maximum of 2 days. So it's a 2-day shoot at the max. We're just finished storyboarding and outlining the script. The script's been written for a couple of months. Went through a couple of drafts. I wrote the script. It's being directed by me and a friend, Sebastian. He's new to the crew. You're going to meet him very soon. You met him in Cake, He played Ray. He's an awesome dude. He's super funny. I can't wait for you guys to actually meet him in one of the podcasts. He'll be on very soon. He just finished working today on setting up prep shots for PB&J. So I'm super excited to talk about this project. I think it's really funny. I think it's kind of in the same vein as like I.V.P.D and this new thing that we just did, which was Cake. It's kind of in that vein of like comedy, but like dark as well. Which is sort of a new direction that I am taking the channel. Is I'm taking I want to evolve as a filmmaker. I want to evolve as an actor, as a director, as a writer. So I think the last 10 years of filmmaking that we've did for the channel has been like, I mean, if you think about I.V.P.D, it's super dark, and then Mountain Dew the Tier List got crazy. But it's all sort of light comedy, like slapstickness, and almost like teetering on the edge of like parody. But I think I've been very careful on not to be a full blown parody. I've been trying to be more satirical in nature. But I think moving forward in this sort of next venture, I want to take it to more of a, not like full dramatic per se, but I want to take it into a more serious tones and a little bit more darker tones. Just to sort of change things up and try and push myself into new avenues. So that's kind of where we're going for a lot of our material, I think, is going to be pushing more a wide spectrum of stuff that we haven't done before. Not to say that we're not going to do just comedy again or slapstick comedy like we are, because I.V.P.D is coming back. Mountain Dew is coming back. It's going to be different. I.V.P.D is going to be, it's going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be new, and we're going to sort of delve into John Mooney in a way that we couldn't before, because we didn't have certain things that we have now. So one of them is my acting ability. I am a much better actor now than I was when we were making I.V.P.D, but like that's fine. I was learning during I.V.P.D, and now I've grown. I've become better. I'm working on it, and so I think I want to take John Mooney into new heights, which are going to be funny, which are going to be sad, which are going to be scary. It's going to be fun. It's going to be. I'm super excited for this. I'm working on the script of I.V.P.D. And by working on it, I mean I'm sitting down and thinking of things that I want to do. And once I get those things down and those ideas really concrete, then I can sort of write a script about the direction of where we want to go. So I have ideas. I've been thinking about I.V.P.D since we started filming the first episode, of what I've wanted to do with this character and what I wanted to do as an actor, as a writer, and as a director. It's John Mooney is something that it's a very I think it's a character that's more than just a YouTube channel. I think it's a possible TV series. It's a possible movie on the big screen on like network TV. So like that's something that we're going to be setting the stage for I.V.P.D. It's not just to make it so it can be on a YouTube channel, but we're going to make it for TV. And we're going to attempt to get I.V.P.D picked up as a TV show. Now, we're going to start on YouTube. We're going to be releasing episodes on YouTube, and to get eyeballs on it, to get a following, and then hopefully leverage that into a TV show. I.V.P.D won't come out this year. As I said, we have 8 projects planned. I have most of them written already. They just need to be either reworked and rewritten with new drafts, and then we just got to put it into the schedule and film those things. I.V.P.D it's going to be bigger, so it's going to take a little bit more time to get done. So we're looking at maybe like a year and a half from now, maybe 2 years from now, we're with I.V.P.D coming out, because we won't film I.V.P.D this year. We'll possibly start filming next year, but it's coming. It's a promise that I'm making to you, that I'm making to myself. It's something that I really care about, and I know that you guys care about that, and that's what started really this channel, was I.V.P.D. Mountain Dew's going to come. I am hopeful that we'll get a Mountain Dew skit out this year. I hope it's one of the 8 or one of the 6, depending on what we can do. I'm like 60% positive we can do a Mountain Dew skit this year, but if it's not this year, then there will be one 100% sure next year in 2024. I kind of feel like Kevin Feige announcing the new Marvel lineup. Maybe that's why I'm doing this. But yeah, so we have PB&J filming date March 6th. I am hoping to take this channel into more of just skits and just podcasts. I want to do behind the scenes. So we're going to start on March 4th is our first big behind the scenes, I think, day. So we'll get some footage of that. We'll shoot some footage and hopefully be able to post that online and sort of take you guys behind the scenes of how I make stuff and how Alex makes stuff and how like the new crew is going to be making things and how we kind of go from script to pre-production of like working out the camera angles to rehearsals to the shoot day, which is March 6th. We'll be sort of shooting behind the scenes of how the shoot day goes, what I'm like as a director, just sort of how that day goes. I hope that's fun, and I hope it would be fun, and hope it'd be interesting to you guys to kind of see, because whenever I'm on sets, I find it so interesting to be on like different people's sets when I'm working, and just see how they make things. It's kind of like it's validating to see like throughout the years just working on YouTube and doing all these skits and sketches and like going to like a big Hollywood set and seeing that they do the exact same thing that I'm doing, and it's like, oh, this is validating because they're doing the same thing that I'm doing. they're dancing to no music and putting the music in post because they don't know what kind of music they want in the first place. So it's super validating to just see, and interesting and super cool to see like how people make things. So it's moving forward. I think each project's going to have its own behind the scenes stuff, behind the scenes footage, pictures and stuff like that. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. Hey, I'm talking. Shh. That's my dog. And yeah, I think that's gonna be cool. See how long I've been talking for. I got a few more minutes left. Yeah. So what else? Oh, the second project that we're going to be working on, which shoots in, I want to say April. We're still working out the dates. Hey, shh. We're still working on the dates. We're locking down actors still. We're fudging around with the budget. This one's going to be a bigger budget one. Behind the camera wise, I don't know how well that's going to translate like on the camera, like how different it will look on camera. But that's called Pastel. I wrote the first draft. One of our new crew members wrote the second draft. And then we collabed on the third draft. So it's a co-written piece between me and our new member David, which you're also going to meet in the upcoming video when we introduce the whole crew. That's going to be directed by Alex and David. It's going to be super fun. I'm super excited to not direct and just sort of watch the thing come together. It's going to be super cool. I'm super excited for that one too. It's a really fun project. And then we're going to have a feature film finished, the writing done on a feature film this year, which we're going to start pre-production on at the end of this year and film in 2024. So it'll be a feature film, which means it's going to be it's going to be over 60 minutes long. It's going to be like a 65, 70-minute film. Full length, which we hope to get into festivals, which will then go to theaters. But it's highly unlikely because theaters is kind of hard to get into. So festivals, and after festivals, probably YouTube first. But that's like a very condensed version of what's happening. I probably skipped a lot of things. I hope all of this made sense. Please ask questions in the comments if you have questions. I would love to answer it. Yeah, I think that's it. Here's to 2023 and making this year the most productive Halfway Famous has been in a very long time. So stay tuned. We're going to podcast is going to get back up and running. It hasn't been up and running because of all this. I think I'm just repeating myself because of all the stuff that we've been doing. Alex and I are in the middle of writing 2 feature films apiece, so that'll be 4 feature films, not including the one that we're going to actually film next year. These are more higher budget films that we're working on. So he's probably going to be angry that I said that because he likes to keep things underneath, close to his chest. But it's okay. I think that's it. If I remember anything else, we'll do another video. We will resume doing podcast episodes. We won't be weekly because we are busy, but they will be bi-weekly. So 2 podcast episodes a month. I will try and be consistent on the day they get dropped, but no promises. They will be dropped, though, 2 times a month, and there will be separation. So you're not going to get 2 at the end of the month. It'll be one either at the beginning and one at the end. It's the best I can do. I want to be more consistent. If you want to start following more like us behind the scenes and like the work that we're doing and like photos and like that'll be more consistent, you can follow us on the Halfway Famous Productions Instagram. I don't know. Anything else? I don't know if I'm missing anything. This is my first time really back, so just gotta go. Clock's ticking. I gotta write my pages too. I gotta get my pages done. So yeah, leave me a question and I'll try and answer it as fast as I can. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. So, see you till next time.